Hello, welcome back to BattleTech. Regular viewer, loyal subscriber, random passerby. The stories of the Hecatoncheires, this one could be curtailed very, very quickly. We've spent profligately, we're down to 1 month left in the tank, and our financial report's available in 10 days. We've got under 2 weeks to save this mercenary company, and one mission can make or break it. Welcome to Panzyr, Commander O'Donnell. Lady Urano and the Restoration Army are already fighting on the planet's surface and have been for weeks. With the aid of House Decimus's ground support facilities, Ms. Meyer will carry your lance through Panzyr's orbital debris field and drop you on the surface. Are you okay with this, Samure? Oh yeah, Commander, no sweat. With the kind of navigation support I'll be getting from ground control, I could take us through the field with my eyes closed. Well, what happens when we're on the surface? Lady Urano wants your lance behind enemy lines, while she leads from the front. You will harass the Directorate supply train and target valuable military hardware. She already has a target list drawn up for you. Hold that thought, Lord Madeira. Commander, I'm getting tight beam communications from the planet's surface. It's Lady Urano and it looks urgent. I'm putting it on screen. Briareous, you couldn't have arrived at a better time. Our forces on the surface desperately need your help. With the support of House Decimus, we're making our final push against the Directorate's last major stronghold. Our forces are fully committed to the attack. We're pushing them back, but the Directorate just seized control of Panzyr's only remaining spaceport. With it, they'll be able to call down reinforcements at will. I need someone to take the spaceport's control center away from them, Briareous. That someone is going to have to be you. This means that Ms. Meyer will need to carry you through the debris field unassisted. I hope that our skills are up to the task. Well, this stage just got more interesting. I'm afraid there's more. Alexander, I've just received a message from Lady Centrella. There's been a major incident on Perdition. It looks like a terrorist action, a chemical attack against the port city of Harlow's Landing. The initial casualty reports suggest 11,000 dead. That's an atrocity. My sentiments exactly. How have the Taurians responded? In predictable fashion, Protector Calderon is claiming the attack was an act of Davian aggression, in violation of the Ares conventions. He's already calling it the Perdition Massacre. For their part, the Davians have denied all knowledge of the attack. Unsurprising, it's not a traditional Federated Suns practice to kill thousands of civilians, but then again, it's a big galaxy, and centralized control being what it is, it's not unknown for planets within the Federated Suns to cast an eye askance at what the House Davian have to say about the matters. Their denials will fall on deaf ears. Calderon won't believe anything that Hansed Avignon has to say. This is going to accelerate our timetable. We need to retake your throne before the situation gets any worse. If a war was to erupt between Federation and the Concordat, it could easily spill into the Reach. We can't afford that kind of chaos. Then we'd better get moving. Quite right. I'll brief you more fully when you reach the planet's surface. This will be a rough drop, Briareous. Bring your best. May the gods grant you victory. Gods? What have the gods got to do with it, man? We'll all be counting on your success. You heard the lady, Bree. Best get to it. Maya, I'm going to go ahead and trust you've got this. Do me a solid and try not to scrape the leopard's paint on your way down. Yeah, so I'll do my best. Okay. Although the Panther is up and ready, I think I'm going to leave it in the tank because it's got the least armour of all of the mechs, and we're happy with this loadout, so I think I'm just going to deploy as is. 2 skulls, 2, I don't know, US Space Force, Star Trek triangles, so it's an equal billing. So our objectives: take control of the turrets, don't allow reinforcements to land, destroy the control centre. There's money up for grabs and salvage aplenty. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Why am I yawning? Must have just been a late night or rough sleep. Right, I don't know whether they're going to have tweaked this mission in it, so we just have to keep our eyes open and stay frosty. Commander, I'm glad you've made it. Navigating Panzyr's debris field unassisted is no small feat, even for a ship as small as a Leopard. Leopards are massive. Ms. Meyer is to be commended. Yes, I'll commend her. Oh, she's on the comm. No sweat, Lady Arana, just don't ask me to do it again. You won't have to. Restoration strike teams have already joined forces with 2nd Decimus Fusiliers. Locate the dropship control centre and destroy it. Yes, this target here is hidden from line of sight with this wall. So you have to get somebody either jumping over or in here. Getting top-down line of sight is near impossible. We've intercepted a transmission from the ADV Coronac. They're requesting navigational aid. If that ship lands, our bid for the system fails. Take the control centre out before the Coronac touches down. We have a Leopard full of engineers heading your way. Clear us a path to the Spaceport Security Headquarters.
Good hunting, Commander.
Yo.
You bring down the control center, and we'll handle the rest. Good
Right.
luck.
We're just going to rush down here, yeah? That's the plane.
Location confirmed. Bandit.
Right, so we've got loads of vehicles out here. What have we got? SRM carrier, deadly. SRM carrier, deadly. Bulldog, ignorable. And these two, 35 ton, 60 ton. That could be another carrier of some kind. So let's make sure that we're getting down with shots on all of these guys. Just pop the Vindy and cover here. I'm gonna sprint the Centurion down as far as it will go.
I copy.
And I'm going to put the twin UAC-2s on the bridge here. If I can pop it in cover next turn, I will. SRM carriers engage at long range. Yeah, well, too late. I've rushed into the middle of things as usual. So before I do anything, because they're all going here. Let's take up position as best we can. I want to keep away from the dropship here. Right, so what have we got? Striker, ignore that. Ignore the Bulldog. We've got 2 SRM carriers. I'm going to take this one out first on the right hand side. One down.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Right. Let's get that second SRM carrier from here. Ooh, didn't take it out. That's bad, bad, bad. Yeah, I could jump on top of it, but no, I don't think I'm going to. I'll jump down this right hand side and shoot it from this way. You've improved your shooting a little bit, so that's good. Right. Those SRM carriers, get them out quickly, because they will muck your day up.
Orders.
Right. Is there any cover I can jump into? Yes, I'm going to jump in here.
I copy.
And then I'll use my shot, hopefully to take this Bulldog out. Oh well. Survived the UAC-10. Off they go. Spread the damage around the mechs to begin with, which is good news. Because our Lance's armour is a community resource, so
Ready for orders.
one of the problems with keeping some mechs out of the fight, you know, either with long-range missiles or sniping weapons, is that you don't get to use their armour as part of that resource pool, and that is a shame, because it can enhance the survivability of each individual mech in your armour. Nice shooting.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Okay, Briareous, you've got shots on everyone. I think the Bulldog is marginally more dangerous. It's probably stripped a lot of the armour off this right hand side. Possibly enough for Glitch to get a shot in.
Good to go.
Okay, that just leaves the striker.
Knocked out a vehicle.
And that should be something that Behemoth can do
Standing by.
without using any ammo. Just go in there and stomp on the striker. There we go. Your approach to security HQ is clear. Engage forces guarding the control tower. They've taken control of our damn turrets. All units, target the turrets and destroy them. Right. Panther. Miss. Jenna. Some good shots there. That sniper turret's in trouble, but I don't really mind. Right, so mission analysis. We've got lots of enemy mechs over in this compound here. They're waking up and moving towards this slope where our mechs will come down. But the target platform is over here. What I'm going to do is to use my Shadowhawk
Yes, Commander.
to make best speed over towards the primary target. And get behind the enemy mechs. Act as a target as it may. In the meantime, the other mechs will make their way down into this area down here and draw the enemy away. I think I'm just going to brace them. Overkilled that turret, which is good. Good for us. It's a waste of his shooting power.
I hear ya.
Right, let's get Briareous down into the mix. How far can you sprint forward?
Full throttle.
Trench bucket. Turrets down, and again, massive amount of overkill. We don't want that firepower turned on us, though. So. Well, it looks like we've got a shot on something. There's a Centurion over there. Might as well loosen it up. We've got a rear shot on. Here we go. Oh dear. Okay, so we took his LRM out, which is good news, and the shield arm. It's a dangerous mech. It's got an AC-20 on the field. These turrets are weak as all muppetry. So getting some shots on that torso.
Yes, Commander.
That's going to be important. Right, let's sprint down here. We'll let our Centurion take the lead. Right, we have 12 rounds remaining. More missiles coming in. And here the turrets get to fire back. Good shooting. Oh, this poor Centurion, he's getting minced. Ignore the turrets, concentrate on those mechs. See, that's where I'm not sure that's a good idea. Still, if they are obeying orders, then so be it. Right, so he's got massive amounts of evasion and he has moved, whereas he's moved and hasn't got much evasion at all.
Good to go.
So, Decker, let's get you in some nice cover, decent amount of evasion, and let's see if we can snipe some dudes while we're at it. Well, we might give this guy a bit of a hassle.
Taking the shot.
Good shots. Okay, do we want to reserve here? I've got good defensive positioning. Yeah, I think I will.
Standing by.
Hunchback. It's a menacing looking mech, the Hunchback. It's that humanoid profile with a square blocky head and that massive cannon on its shoulder.
Good to go.
Right, I'm going to stick to the right hand side here. Lead with the left arm.
Coordinates received.
And we'll take some shots here. Right, I could split fire. We'll do the UAC-10 on the Centurion and the medium lasers on the Jenna. They're not likely to hit, but then again, it's taking down some of these evasion pips.
Splitting fire.
Okay, one enemy down. Wow, good job.
Scored a critical hit.
Well done. That was unexpected and very useful when it comes to Dragon. Right. There's no cover coming down here, so I think we're just going to have to be as quick as we can. 50-50s on there. We've got some good shots on the Dragon here. Taking that trebuchet out might be quite nice. It's got very limited ammunition, but it hits hard because of the LRM-15s. Could take out another of its lasers. I think precision striking here is not a bad idea. Got 50 in the middle. With the SRM ammo is in that torso, but it's got a lot of padding. Let's see what else we got. The Dragon, it's got an AC-5, which isn't particularly dangerous, but then again, all the ammo's in the right torso. You have to chew through 80 points to get to that. That's going to be tricky. The trench bucket seems somebody's opened up the way to one of its LRM 15s here. It only needs 5 points on that, and that's a 50-50 shot. I think that might be worth a go. Structure exposed, but no dice. Let's see if some LMRMs from Glitch can finish the matter. Can I get the PPC on as well? No, I don't get line of sight. Can you come down this way? No, I just can't get in range of the trench bucket from there. Oh yes, I can from there. Where was it? Hang on. There's one of these positions where, oh, I just can't. Where is it? Well, honestly, I mean, this is the one that's furthest forward. I think.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Maybe I should have jump jetted that. That's why I couldn't see it. Nah. Oh well. Have a go with this. We'll also precision shot on there just to boost our chances to hit. And we'll go for that side if we can. Some misses, stray shot over here. Fantastic. The turret took out the side torso I was aiming for previously. Well, I managed to get some hits on this guy. Panther. Oof. PPC's hitting you when you're out of cover. That's going to hurt. Now, I think we need to move Behemoth because she's out of cover and being shot at quite a lot. I can't get into cover. I want to keep him away from that hunchback if I can, so I want to jump back here. Build up some jump pips. 40, 70, 45, and none of it's very good. But we'll keep the shield facing to the left, precision strike and see if we can do some damage, I think, to this Jenner. 50-50s here. He's got much, he's only got 10 on the left leg. Where if we can knock that out, that's all of his evasion pips gone, so why not? Well, cut down his jump jetting. There goes the Hunchy. And he's not shooting this turn, which is good to know. So I get some freebie movement, or I can just stay where we are. Briareous, with your jump jets, can you get into the woodland over here? No. But I can get right up top here, which I am going to do. Let's see what shots we have. 95s. He could be in a whole world of trouble. That's tempting. But I think taking out this Jenner is going to be good. Look at that!
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
He's just lost everything! Oh dear. Nice one, Briareous. That was top draw.
Good to go.
Right, so I can split fire here. I'll get the PPC on that and try the try and throw the LRMs at the trap over here. Fire!
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
I love this map. It's really open, but there's some interesting. The dropship here gives a really good line of sight blocker, and it gives you some really interesting fight dynamics of a type that you don't really see on these maps. And the fact you're shooting into a bowl is really cool.
What's up, boss?
Right. What are we going to do about that hunchback? I think we're going to ignore him and trust in your evasion and your cover to soak up that AC-20. We'll reserve you.
Holding for the right opportunity.
Yep, they're going for Decker. And again, reserve.
Waiting for the shot.
The Trev backs off and doesn't shoot. That is good.
Receiving you.
So I can come down here and we can get shots on. I can't make it into cover here. So just jumping forward. If I can find a 3-pip jump, well, I can't. Just doesn't quite have the range. But I will go first next time. So if I jump in here, I'll get shots on the hunchback as I pass. But I'm not going to stop to engage. And I think our precision strike, and we'll go for the right torso here, 50-50. If we keep working on that right hand side, he's getting hurt real bad. Oof. Right in the looked like it was right in the cockpit. It was. Oh, he took a large laser to the faceplate. Fabulous. What was that, Panzyr? He missed. I'm happy with that. Right.
Commander.
Decker, you've got decent evasion. Your heat is starting to go up.
Up high.
Right. Let me take the medium laser off and just fire a warning shot here. I think I won't use precision strike. What we will do is vigilance and increase our initiative for next turn. Okay, we've got one of the two on. Just catching the shots on the shield arm.
Damage is light.
Right. How defensively are our guys looking? Behemoth's got no more evasion left.
Waiting for orders.
Heat is on the up. Panther's already moved. What's there? That is the dragon. I could come back in under line of sight here if I wanted to kite them, or I could take confidence and just step
I
forward.
hear ya.
Right, this is a side shot on the hunchback, and I think that's too good to miss. Again, I'm going to pop vigilance on. It's cheap because she's got high spirits, and this has a chance of hitting the torso, a good chance, so we'll go for it.
Ready for orders.
So just taking one step to the side here means we'll get a shot on with breaching shot, but only at 55%, so that's not a very good move. Get some decent shots. Well, 50-50s really. If we step down here, better shots. Let's do this. We'll just come down here, maybe jump in the cover here in a moment. Right, so the UAC-10 is best fired at the Panther, and the lasers, well, whoever you like really. So if we multi-target Panther and the Dragon, and we turn off this laser entirely, and do that at the Dragon, then we should be carving through... Oh, has she got breaching shot? She has got breaching shot. It is ignoring cover, so please, I was expecting to see those flashing, but clearly not. So let's have a look at the shots here. Shooting at the left hand side of the Panther, that's not brilliant. This is face on the Hunchback. Get some good shots there. Good shots there on the Dragon, that's face on. Left hand side of the Trab. His left leg looks vulnerable, no cover. If we can take him down, I'll be much the happier. Let's go for it.
All weapons submitted. Enemy mech destroyed.
Snipey, snipey. It's raining man, hallelujah, it's raining man. Who are you shooting your... Oh, you're not shooting your AC-20. Good stuff, hitting that Panther on the right hand side. Ooh! Panther's lost its main complement weapon. It's got its SRM-4 left, but... Oh, he's going to be in trouble now. Yeah.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Okay.
Orders?
Well, what I'd like you to do is walk forward. I don't want to be using my my heat load.
On my way.
Stay in cover. It's a face-to-face shot. I don't have breaching shot, but I do have precision strike and cool shot. So if we can work on that torso, still want to take that AC-20 out if I can. He's staying in cover, which is giving him a lot of protection on that torso, but he has only got 46 points left there. So let's see if we can work on that. Right. Left hand side of the Panther, that's vulnerable. Okay. Multi-target. We'll go for the Panther and the Hunchback, and the Hunchback will give the PPC on. See if we can open a hole in the armour. Oh, glitch. That was terrible.
Ready for orders.
Right, I could come and brawl this person, and or I could just jump into... Oh, come on! Surely I can jump into this cover.
Engage.
Oh well, we'll get 3 evasion pips. I suppose that's going to be better than nothing. Right, so this would probably nuke the Panther. It's going to fall over This is full on the dragon, and that hasn't really been damaged yet, so this will be a good way of opening up on that thing. It's got no cover to speak of. That's opened up a hole. Right, so again, I can split fire here. My line of sight blocked the dragon, I think it is. Now I've got no defences here, so I want to jump if I can. And over here would be good, because we still get 2 shots. We're going to multi-shot the dragon and the hunchback. And remove cover from the hunchback.
Engaging multiple targets.
Right, let's see what they're planning to do. They're backing up. Right, minor impacts on the Vindy.
You got nothing, you hear me?
I'm worried about where the AC-20 is going. No, he hasn't fired anything. Did he forget to load his AC-20? Oh, he's down. Turret BPCs took him out.
The clock is ticking and that dropship is getting close. I'd recommend that you prioritize targeting the control center, Commander.
Yeah, well, first of all, I've got 7 rounds left, so call your jets, Lady Arano.
Waiting for orders.
Secondly, I didn't bring any fast mechs, so we're just going to have to make do with what we've got, okay? Up high! This is on the left-hand side, that's useless. 80 or 75. You missed with both.
Negative damage.
Yes, I noticed that, Decker. Your shooting is lousy. Right.
Good to go.
Which way is this guy pointing? I think I can get behind him. And drop into cover, to boot. And that is going to cause him all sorts of grief. Hello. Pity I can't fire everything. But I can fire 2 things. Yeah, well, took the autocannon off.
Target's taking a critical hit. Waiting on you, Commander.
So I can get into cover here and still get twin shots on. So multi-target, LRMs for you, PPC for you. Fire.
Got it.
Oh, glitch. Suddenly this hunchback is the world's most difficult target. Fire.
Engaging multiple targets.
Yeah, it can hit that one. Well, at least Briareous can hit. Yeah, the 40% damage reduction, of course, applied to 2 missiles, means it goes from 4 to 2. I don't think it counts any fractional damage. Now, this is now getting beaten up by the turrets.
Let's go.
Who are you going to pop at? No, Billy. Well, you did take a shot at a glitch, but missed, so I'm very pleased to see that. Okay.
Commander.
Well, what I'd like to do is to shoot at you again. Yeah, so I'm going to put Vigilance on. And we're just going to make an attack in the rear arc here again, because I think this may well destroy him. No? Crikey, tougher than I thought. He must have virtually nothing left in the middle there, 61. 1 point on his other torso. Oi. Right. So you guys come down. I'll get nice shots on here and here. We'll keep multi-targeting.
Engaging multiple targets.
Yeah, we took the torso out. He's still hitting his shield arm, which is no good, really.
What can I do for you?
Let's come down here.
Uh-huh.
Multi-target. You.
No problem.
Try and get the PPC sensor impairment on the Hunchback to make his autocannon shot difficult. Good stuff. I think that's the first time we've hit with that PPC plus. Right.
Jumping.
Keep going towards that control sensor, Decker. Yeah, well, you're only left with a brawl, haven't you? Structure exposed, huh?
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Where did that breach? Yeah, well, sensor locking at the end of the turn is good. Okay, that's the dragon taken out by the turrets. Turrets have done a lot of work today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Right, what happened? Oh, it's in the shield arm. Well, I guess that's acceptable, you know. I'll keep the shield arm facing. Although I could turn to face actually and spread the damage out a bit because my shooting arm is okay. If I can take out the torso here, I'm going to precision shot and we're going to go for that torso. If I can take out that AC-20 I'll be a lot happier. Can't quite put the mini laser in. There we go, the whole right side has gone.
Reporting. Critical hit.
And down it goes. So he can't close into brawl. His main weapon's down. He's got a small laser and a medium laser left. I'm pretty happy about that. And he's out in the open. So I'm gonna just come down and take pot shots at him. Alright, let's go for the other leg.
All targets
And Glitch, if you could do the same,
Good
please.
to go.
Aim for the leg.
All right.
That leg is still standing.
Standing
Seems
by.
like if you aim for it, you don't get anywhere. Right, can I get a shot on the command center? I can. Hello! You've only got 100 points. I don't want to overheat doing this. Of course, missed with one of those shots. Yeah. Okay, let's finish this party off, please.
Receiving you.
You don't need to get too close to it.
Heading out.
Fire! Well done, Commander. Miss Mayor, are you inbound? Roger that, Lady Urano. I'm marking an LZ on your screen. Commander, proceed to the designated coordinates. That's done it. All comms between spaceports and the reinforcement fleet went down. Ground control, this is the Coronet. We've lost you. Nav support is offline. Where are the damn tugs? Without ground support, their dropships won't be able to make planetfall. Congratulations, Briareous. Panzyr is as good as ours.
Mission successful.
That was good. Almost textbook. Those turrets did a lot of work today. I was very pleased with them. Okay. This is going to resolve some of our financial burdens. Look at that. Barely scratched the surface. But mind you, we've only got one structure left. Hanging on by a thread. Evenly split out the kills. That's good news. Let's see what we've got. Large laser plus. Any decent equipment? No. Okay, so what have we got in terms of mech parts? We've got the Treb. That's fine. Everything else is probably weight related. From a value point of view, I want to start on a Hunchback if I can. Dragon's fine. I'm going to take the large laser because double plus weapons are fun, aren't they? Let's grab bits of everything else. If I was really going to maximise revenue, I'd have just taken the mech parts, but sometimes you just have to decide to do something different. Anomaly. We've done it, Briareous. The Restoration Army has broken the Directorate's hold on Panzyr. Decimus has pledged the House and systems to my service. And with his support, you gain territory, soldiers, and a supply chain. Not a bad deal. Or for House Decimus. I'm not my uncle. The Restoration gives as much as it takes. Might not be sustainable. Right, let's just skip through this. We've done the talky bit before. There's something here you may want to see. Yeah, be a bit clearer, Farad. I appear to have stumbled on an encrypted data archive. Somebody hid it away on the Argo secondary storage drive. Starly gear encryption software isn't really my area of expertise. Okay, we need to know what's inside. I've heard enough stories about lost tech treasure hunting to know it's a bad idea. It might be just his private photos. We have no idea what's on that encrypted drive. Might be his company backups, data protection logs. Right. Okay. Of course we should try and open it. Right. Right, fine. We'll liberate Smithon, and then we'll get an audience with Lord Carasas. Decommissioned Griffins. Okay. Did they give us a Griffin? Oh. Screen slowed down. That was terrible. Right. Let's have a look what we've got. We can repair 2 days' work. Centurion's arm is back up and running. The Firestarter will take 5 days. So let's have a look in the store, see what's what. On the weapons side, we've got a machine gun. Way! I think all of our troubles have just been solved in one swoop. Ooh, look at this. Much, much better. We've got arm mods, bonus stability damage on melee. Well, I'm going to buy that. Well, let's just check. We've got 4 months in the tank. We're okay for the moment. Just buy the 0 tonnage one.
New equipment available.
This is 2 tons, but it gives you plus 40 melee damage. This is plus 50 stability damage to knock people over. What's this gyro? 0 tons plus 3 hit defense. I like that. Ooh, not at that price. Phew. Okay. What leg mods have we got? Minus 10 DFA self-damage. Yeah, like those.
New equipment
Take
available.
those all day long. Plus 5 DFA damage. Yep, take that.
New equipment available.
What's this? This is 1 ton and it's minus 20 DFA self-damage. This is plus 10 DFA damage. I like that for no weight. I'm just eating through money here, aren't I, really? This is
available.
kid in a candy store. Is that worth paying a ton for? We'll have to think about that. So, we will have to think about that. In the hiring hall, any recruits? Yeah, we've got 1. And 2.
Need something cheap?
They're both very cheap. He's got guts of 1. So we're going to hire both these guys, I think.
Waiting for orders.
Can't fit any more mech warriors into your barracks. Oh, of course, we need the ship upgrade. Habitat pods. What do we need for the second pod? Structural repair. Well, maybe. Maybe. Let's put in for the structural repair now. That's going to take 15 days. It doesn't increase our running costs, but
Sure thing. It'll take a bit.
we
but
need to
we'll
do
get
it and
done.
then put on the second habitat pods to increase our roster. We've got the training modules now, so our juniors are going to be increasing in skills. And let's have a quick look at the missions and then we'll call it a day. So we've got plenty going on in the system to keep us busy. Battle in Lowlands, we've got an assassination mission, base capture, I've got a 3 skull here which is an escort mission, desert which could be entertaining. So some good stuff to do and we'll pick one for next time. Thanks for joining me, take care, bye.